nothing new, but it's so good to see you.
I'm here, I'm back. I've been rather sick. I'm still quite sick. I don't sound amazing, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm feeling much better than last week. Last week I crashed extremely quickly. I couldn't pick my groceries up last week because their system had an error and the orders weren't placed. And I picked the groceries up in the afternoon. I had full intentions to film it and talk through it because there was a massive sale and there was great discount codes, and I got home and I said to my husband, put it away, just put the groceries away. I can't do it. I actually hit a brick wall really hard and fast. So my mission today was to get the groceries in the morning. I work better in the morning. I'm still not 100% at all, so if my voice annoys you, I can't control that. And if I fade quite quickly, I'll probably cut the video quite short. I've actually been at my son had a like a fun run at school today, so I went to that. And he goes, Mum, I see why they call it a fun run. That was so much fun. I got to run with all my friends. So that was really cute. So I've just come back from doing groceries. I'm a bit late today. I'm going to turn around and show you what I've gotten. Now it came to $207.17. Coles had a discount code this week. They've had a discount code every week, I think for the past 5 or 6 weeks. Every week. So every week I have either saved $10 or $20 every week. It's been at least 5 weeks. So let's say there's 2 lots of 20 in there and the other 3 were 10. So that's 50, 40. That's $70 I've just saved from shopping online. Compared to going in store and buying. The only difference, like I've said before, when not going into store is you miss those clearance items. I've got a little bit of a plan. You have to mind the sniffly nose too. I've got a bit of a plan that I want to try and hit the shops one day a fortnight or a month and just like do a scour through, find out when the sale markdowns usually get done and just walk through, and if there's something that's really dirt cheap that's on clearance, I'll grab it then, just to really maximize the spendings that I'm doing, because I can just see, I get so many DMs, groceries are getting expensive, I can't do it. How do you shop for your family of 4 for the week with what you've purchased? I can't do it. So I'm taking on the feedback. I'm trying to come up with some other ideas for you guys. But let me show you what I got for groceries today. Most of my money went into protein this week. When the code for Flybuys came up, spend the $200 and you get $8,000 in Flybuys points. I was like, discount code from Coles and I'm going to get Flybuy points to give me free money to buy more groceries. I'm going to do that one this week. So I bought a lot of protein because we will definitely go through it, and it can sit in my freezer for 6 months. That's not a problem. Milk as per usual. These are my pork sausages. They were 2 for $12. They used to be 2 for $10. Now $2 doesn't seem like a lot, but if that went up $2 and they went up $2 and they went up 20 cents and that went up $1 and that went up, this used to be $9 a kilo, it's now $12 a kilo. It really starts to add up. So I can fully understand how people who are already on a tight budget might be really struggling now, because $4, $5, $10, $15, $20 a week turns into $80 a month, and it just gets really, really expensive. You're looking at an extra potentially $500 a year for the same groceries, and that's just groceries. That's nothing else that's going up or impacting families. So I understand it, I get it. I'm trying to get some better, cheaper meal ideas out to you guys as well. I'm making my homemade chicken soup. This is the easiest chicken soup and the most simple ingredients you will need. Trust me, I'm going to film this separately and give you like a really easy breakthrough on how to do it. But chicken wings, I'm pretty sure this bulk bag of chicken wings, 2 kilos, I'm pretty sure these were $4 a kilo for chicken wings. These are nice, big, thick chicken wings I'm going to use to make a soup. You'll also need carrot, you will also need celery and onion. That's it. There's no chicken stock, there's no salt, there's no pepper. I do sometimes add pepper afterwards, or chili flakes if you wanted a bit of a kick to it, but you don't need anything else. Trust me like my 2 ingredient crumb chicken. If you've done my panko crumb and chicken mince and you love it, trust me on the chicken soup. Sometimes with the kids, what I will do is I'll cook up a little bit of like small This is my cupboard. I've got like macaroni pasta sitting in there. So sometimes I'll cook up like some small pasta separately. And then when I defrost this from the freezer and serve it, I'll put in like a little bit cooked pasta for the kids. The kids love it. You can put in some 2-minute noodles into it. You can put in whatever pasta you've got just to kind of bulk it up. I just love the chicken soup as it is. I actually wish I was sick next week. I've been sick for 2 weeks. I wish I was sick next week because this is like the soup that I find gets me through, along with pumpkin soup. I did make a pumpkin soup last week. I was just I couldn't film it because I really had no voice. I was so sick, but I've grabbed more this week. So maybe I'll do like a soup video and show you my pumpkin soup and chicken soup. My kids love them. They sop it up with bread. It's really yummy to eat. So a very simple, very cheap soup to make. And with the celery, I know a lot of people will cut the celery off here, use the crunchy stalk, and all of this goes into the bin. I use the whole entire celery and I use it for different things. So I will share that when I do my, let's call it a soup video. I'm going to do a soup video for you. So stay tuned for that and I'll show you how I use all of the celery up. I also bought corned beef. Again, corned beef used to be like $9 a kilo. This is $12 a kilo. There was a more expensive type of corned beef as well. So this is kind of my cheaper option. But I really like corned beef. I serve it up. We have it sliced for dinner. Husband and I love it. Kids actually don't mind it. And then the next day I do corned beef on bread, and I actually made a homemade onions. I haven't made them in such a long time, and I had these last night with dinner. They were so yum. That's just vinegar, water, and a bit of brown sugar. I should probably do like a condiments video and share that with you, but this is my favorite bought pickle, the 3 Threes sweet mustard pickle. Oh, it's so good. So we actually get quite a longevity out of the corned beef. So I'll have it cold in sandwiches, and then my husband will have leftovers for lunch the next day. So this always gets eaten, never goes to waste. I bought some hummus. We're doing some wraps. My husband's actually been doing a little bit of travel, not in the office, and he's been having literally open my lunchbox and eat it. There's no option to reheat. So I'm doing wraps up. So I bought him a bunch of tuna, and I might put like some hummus as a spread, or the kids and I can have like hummus and carrots and that sort of thing. So grabbed a hummus this week. I don't think it was on sale. I was just like, we're just gonna go buy that this week. Cream as per usual, and our spread, the olive spread as per usual. We go through cream. I'm sorry for my voice and my sniffling. You're just gonna have to, if you don't like the sound of it, maybe don't watch today's video. I'm really sorry. We go through cream quite regularly. I'm probably gonna make I bought last week, because I didn't share with you guys. I'm so sorry. I bought mushrooms last week, so I might actually make my mushroom chicken creamy dish for winter. It's really good with some really creamy mashed potatoes and carrots on the side. Really yum dinner. I'm just going to do a basic sausage and veg for dinner this week. I am going to plan my boards. I'm taking you over here soon. I'm going to do a real quick dinner prep. A quick one today because my voice is actually getting quite sore right now. Loads of fruit and veg as per usual. I've got pears, I've got kiwi fruit, apples, mandarins, and bananas. I do not have any berries this week. I think they're getting really expensive, and my kids literally inhale them. They breathe them in, and the $7 punnet has gone. So I'm opting for some cheaper options. These mandarins look really vibrant and orange, so I'm hoping the taste of them comes out the same. Like, they almost look red. That's beside a tomato, so I'm hoping these are nice and juicy. Kids are loving pears. I do have an orange down there. I've been having an orange, just help with some vitamin C, being sick and trying to get the kids to have a bit more natural vitamin C as well. My son will have an apple in his lunchbox. He can have a mandarin. He loves his cucumber, and he can have kiwi fruit. So taking out some more of the expensive options like berries, I have been able to buy more fruit, different fruit. And then we can just do a treat every now and then for the berries. If the price comes down a bit more, I can buy them. I found strawberries are going off far too quick, so I'm not loving paying for them, and we're not really eating them all. And because I do groceries on a Friday, the berries are usually gone by like Monday. So my kids are having a great weekend eating really expensive berries when we could probably eat bananas. So I'm just trying to balance it out a bit better there. I mean, I could buy 20 punnets of strawberries, but our grocery bill we're sitting probably around the $350 mark, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend that much money on groceries. Spinach, I'm going to make some more Hulk pancakes. I made some of those last week when I was sick. I had like this little burst of energy. I'm like, I need to prep so my family can eat. Well, I'm not feeling 100%, so in my little cinchy bag here, I've got a little batch of Hulk pancakes I made up. So I got 1 bag of spinach. This was actually meant to be a big bag. I didn't have a big bag, so they've given me 2 bags. So 1 bag will be for some more Hulk pancakes, and the other bag will be for my husband's salad. Like I said, I'll do like a tuna salad, tomato, maybe the pickled onions that are in the fridge. I've got an avocado there. We've got cucumber. I might do some steamed pumpkin. I will be making another pumpkin soup though. I've got another pumpkin in the fridge. I think I bought 5 of these last week because they were really cheap, and I only used 4. So I will do a pumpkin soup, my soup video for you all. And then I might steam some pumpkin for husband's lunches. I didn't realize I already had these in the fridge, but I do like having a bit more flavor to some meals, and I find these here are really tasty. This is not the brand I usually buy. I'm going to cough in a minute. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This one here, Always Fresh. I really like these ones here. These are the Always Fresh roasted peppers strips. I think they're nice just to, garnish or put into a wrap, my husband's salads, and I find it easier and more convenient to buy them than to roast and pickle and do my own. So there you go. Eggs. I bought a large thing of onions because this was actually cheaper than just buying 1 red onion, and we're going through a lot of onions at the moment. I'm doing like soups and broths and spaghetti bolognese and savory mince, so a lot of the onions are going into things. Also, for a quick fix, I did buy some gravies. I do make my own gravies. It's really easy to do, but this is just super convenient. I can say, literally heat the kettle, pour some of this in, and I've got an instant gravy. So I grabbed those, just handy to have. Part of my stockpiling I had on my list was onion powder and garlic powder. I actually got rid of the stuff when we moved because it had all dried out. Probably been sitting there for too long. So I stocked up on those, and I was out of bay leaves. So for me to do my most delicious corned beef, I do need to have my bay leaves. So I grabbed a large bag of those, and they do get used. The sardines here are for little Miss the dog to make her dog food. So did I say over here I've got the 2 lots of sausages, and 2 lots of chicken will probably get dedicated to make dog food. I make our dog's dog food so much cheaper than buying the tin stuff, and it's actually helped her health a lot more, and the vet's really happy with how she's going. So for me to reach that extra excuse me, I'm so sorry. For me to reach that mark so I could get the extra bonus points with the flybys, I'm like, I'll buy extra mince, because I buy this every couple of weeks, whether it's on sale as a 2 for $12 or not. I'm buying it to make the dog food. So I thought 2 lots can be dedicated to her, 2 lots can be dedicated to making our crumbed chicken. So she'll have 1 lot plain with her veggies and rice, and the other one she'll have veggies and rice and a tin of sardines stirred through for her. So really good omega-3 for her coat, which she is losing. She's actually losing all her hair. So that's actually going to help her there. So these were actually on sale this week, so I thought I'd grab 2 tins of those. These on sale. I have never bought these on sale, and they were on, I think they were like 30% off, so I grabbed 3 boxes of them. I should have grabbed 50 boxes of them, because we do go through them quite a bit. And I must say, when you are sick, or if you're the stay-at-home parent, or if you've got children and you're rushing around trying to get lunch boxes made or just feed them because they're hungry, sometimes this stuff is really handy, and this actually really helped me this week. That made me realize that I need to do some more prepping in the freezer, which I ended up doing, but it made me realize convenience food can really be convenient when you're really not feeling well. So I do have a little tiny stash of them, not many left, sitting inside the little basket up there. I'm still organizing the pantry. So I grabbed those because they were on sale. These were half price. I only ever buy these when they're half price. And then the last thing I grabbed were the wheat biscuits. So I usually get the Sanitarium Vita Brits, which are quite expensive. I think like $5, $3.60 for a box, and these ones are $3 something a box. So when they used to go half price, they were a really good price point, but they rarely never go half price. And it's same with the Wheat Bix. Wheat Bix are cheaper than the Vita Brits, but these were actually cheaper overall. So I'm going to give these a go and see what the kids think. I grabbed 4 boxes of them because my son can eat 8 of these in the morning. Yes, that is how much he can eat for breakfast in the mornings. So we do go through them quite quickly. If they determine that they really don't like them, I can grind them up and make some biscuits out of them. I can grind them up and make some Wheat Bix slice, or I can hide them into other cereals that they may eat as well. My son does love Nutri-Grain. That has not gone on sale for such a long time, and I refuse to pay $9 for a box of cereal when I know it goes on sale. So when it goes on sale, I'll buy it. Now, I'm doing okay. I'm going to bring you over to my board, and we're going to do a very quick dinner prep, and we're going to talk through what I'm going to make for dinner this week. If I have the energy, I'll film every night that I cook dinner as well. Let's just see how my stickness goes. Alright, let's just see if this will get into focus. I'm actually getting quite organised with my board again. Just changed over to June, so I need to write all of June's activities into here. I've got my list of things that are getting low over there and what is actually happening for the week down here. Feeling so much more organised. It's taken me months to get here, but sometimes that just happens. So dinners for the week, I'm going to plan out 8 dinners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got one up my sleeve in case we don't want to do it, and I'm one night ahead if we do go with all of them, just to be like extra organised and planned. Now, I do have mince in the freezer, so I would actually like to make a batch of savoury mince, and we can have a serve of that this night. A serve of it this week, one night for dinner, with some mashed potato on the side, maybe some peas and corn, but I usually put peas and corn through the savoury mince. I do have those chuck steaks, those casserole steaks. Not in that drawer. They're in this drawer. You guys, that's my mince. That's the mince I'm going to use to do my savoury mince. But I've got, do you remember me buying those? The chuck casseroles. I haven't used them yet. Sorry, noisy freezer. I've got 2 packets of them. So I'm going to make a casserole. I always think, oh, that's about wrong. Casserole and veg. You get what I'm saying. So I'm going to do a casserole there. Oh, I feel like I need to correct that. Anyway, casserole. I'm going to do a casserole and veg one night this week, and I'll have leftovers, so I'll freeze it. I'm going to do chicken soup one night this week. You've seen it over there. It's sitting out fresh. I'm going to cook it up, have it early this week with some crusty bread. I've got some bread rolls that we popped out and bought the other weekend when family came over. So we're going to use them up to have with the chicken soup. I'm going to have corned beef one night this week. That's been bought in the grocery, so there'll be leftovers to have for dinner, and there'll be leftovers to have for lunch the next day. I'm going to have my 2-ingredient crumbed chicken. However, I'm not going to use the chicken I bought today. I'm going to raid my freezer and use there we go. I got 2 packets there I bought last week, so I'm going to use one of those up first before I use the stuff I bought today. So the stuff I bought today will actually go into the freezer, and I'll get round to using it. Now, while we're in the freezer, this is a bag of sausages. Terribly put into the bag here. I've got a bag of sausages there. So I'm not going to use the sausages I bought today. I'm going to use the sausages down there. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious. We're going to do sausages and veg for dinner. Now, in these containers down here, and this lovely, believe it or not, this is semi-organised for me. In these containers in here, they're crumbed fish. So we're going to do fish one night for dinner. The kids may want chicken nuggets, but they're fine to eat fish. I'll see what I have to get rid of. So we're going to do fish and veg. And then over here, I'm just going to do leftovers. Sometimes I call it for yourself, because if we've got food that needs to get eaten, I'm trying really hard in my fridge on this shelf here. Probably should turn it into 2 shelves. This is the cat food and the dog food. So that's what I made up the other week for her, and she loves it. This is our leftovers. So I'm trying to keep this as food that I have prepped that we're eating. That was leftover apple pie from last night. It's actually really yum. With some cream. I made a homemade capsicum dip. And we had that with stuffed sweet potatoes last night, which is really nice. I've started putting our bread into one of these containers. It fits really well. These are containers from Kmart. I want to say they're like, sorry, my camera just got full. I think these were like a 7-litre one. They're great for putting bread into. So this is like all my prep stuff. My prepped carrots, my broccoli that's pre-cut, my zucchini and cucumbers. I made a big thing of mashed potato the other night. So this is like all my stuff ready to cook and use. I'm trying to turn this into leftovers. So my husband's like, what can I have for lunch today? I'm in the office. I can go check the leftover section. So I've got a section in my fridge where it's leftovers. He can go, if there's nothing there, then he needs to make himself like a salad sandwich or a roll for lunch. This is leftover rice we had the other night, so that needs to get eaten, or I will use the leftover cream that we didn't use last night and make a cream rice. Maybe the kids can have that for dessert. But this is like my go-to. I try and check here first to see what needs to get eaten so we're not wasting food. So the leftover one I have here, that's just my fridge beeping. The leftover one I have here is actually like a bit of a reminder for me as well to check what is sitting in that shelf in the fridge there. So I think there's nothing wrong with having leftovers there, because I think everyone has leftovers, and if not, it's toasted sandwiches for dinner. There's nothing wrong with that. Fend for yourself. Baked beans on toast. When I was sick the past couple of weeks, almost every night for dinner, I'd feed the family, or my husband would help out. He had to take a day off because I was actually quite sick one day. He's like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I want beans on toast. And he's like, you had that the past 3 nights. I'm like, just want beans on toast. So I think we're out of beans. We've only got spaghetti left now, but that is my grocery haul for the week. I'm very happy with what I've purchased given the amount of protein sitting just here. I feel terrible for not sharing last week's video. If groceries were picked up in the morning, I probably could have gotten it done. But I just needed a week of rest. I couldn't even pick up my camera to film. Some mornings I was like, I'm gonna film today. And then I couldn't do it. I literally struggled just to get school drop-offs done. I'd come home and struggle on the couch, or if little miss had gymnastics. I actually cancelled one gymnastics. I had to postpone her class because I was just too sick. I was too sick to go anywhere. But I don't sound great, but I am on the mend. I'm looking after myself very, very carefully. I have seen all your messages. I'm trying to reply to them. I was doing so well on YouTube, doing my every Sunday, Wednesday and Friday uploads, and I got sick and had to get better. But that's my grocery haul. The one good thing, excuse me, about being sick is, my voice is starting to go now, is the house is a bomb site. So I've got lots of content to film for you all. I've almost finished my backyard veggie patch. Of course, the week I get really sick, the rain stops and I'm too sick to go into the backyard. I went out there one day and moved a barrel full of dirt, and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna pass out. So we had to stop that, but the backyard veggie garden is almost done. So that video hopefully will go up on Sunday, maybe Wednesday, and then I'm gonna start working on the greenhouse. So I'm hoping in the coming months my grocery haul might change a little bit. Maybe you won't see tomatoes because I'm growing my own. Maybe you'll see me having extra things like ginger or mint coming through because I've grown it myself. Or I've got my own strawberries and the kids can just pick and eat them, than me watching a whole punnet worth $6 just go off in the fridge over 2 days. I hope you enjoyed today's grocery haul. Thank you for bearing with me while I have been sick. I get frustrated when I get sick, and I get frustrated I can't perform at my norm. I'm almost back to performing at my norm. I tell a lie, I'm not. I'm probably about 70% there, to be honest. But groceries are done. I'm glad I got this video to you today. I'm going to put it all away. And this is the part I hate about groceries. I have to put it all away. And I usually am pretty strict. I'm like, no, prep it, and put it in the fridge. I tell you not, I'm just gonna shove this all in the fridge, make a cup of tea and some toast, and sit down and edit this video. I'm usually pretty diligent, and the energy's not there today. So trust me, when you see my fridge, it's probably gonna be really unorganized. And there's nothing wrong with that. I just need to then get organized to make sure there's no food waste. And now I'm rambling. Have a lovely Friday, we'll talk soon.